They know they still in it.
Now, to all y'all ladies that was in my comments again about Cardi B and Stefon Diggs, where you at now? She done scrubbed her entire IG of any pictures of them. There's no trace of them. Now, how many of y'all was talking about she living her best life? F Offset. How many of y'all was being delusional talking about how happy she was and how good they look and she finally happy, she finally got her one, living her best life? Now do y'all think from my original video where I stated she should have just stayed with Offset, man? She should have just stayed with him, man, kept the family together, figured it out, man, worked on it. But no, she let y'all same Delulu women tell her she can do better, she don't need to deal with him, get her a new man, she looks stupid. Yeah, y'all same single women. Was I right? I know it.
Welcome back to StarHush, where the drama never clocks out. Offset is out here acting real slick again, and this time, it's all eyes on him after fans caught him throwing shade so cold, it might need a sweater. Every time Cardi B's name gets brought up, he finds a way to get messy, and social media is not letting it slide. Folks are going wild right now, dragging Offset for what looks like a not-so-subtle laugh at Cardi's rumored breakup with her new flame, NFL star Stefon Diggs. People say Offset's timing ain't no coincidence either. He's been real quiet until this little bit of news dropped, and boom, suddenly he's online acting brand new. Fans swear he's low-key celebrating the whole thing. You know the internet doesn't miss a beat, and they're saying Offset's out here acting like he just scored a win himself. Now, Cardi and Stefon had been rocking heavy for the past 6 months. Private jets, luxury dates, and all types of sneaky link clues, so their connection wasn't a secret to anyone who had eyes. But with Offset moving the way he is, folks are starting to think he's still got his heart in it, or at least his pride.
I am so embarrassed for you, my love, because you are really embarrassing yourself, and you cannot even hide the fact that Cardi B moving on makes your skin crawl. So there were recent rumors that Cardi B and Stefon Diggs might have broken up simply because she removed some pictures from her Instagram, and we know how these bloggers like to stalk people's page. So I guess the bitter baby mama decides to go on Instagram Live.
They were all booed up just a minute ago, showing love like everything was perfect. Stefon and Cardi weren't hiding a thing, posting up, showing off, and making it crystal clear they were vibing heavy. But out of nowhere, it all flipped like a switch. Fans noticed something strange when every single trace of Stefon disappeared off Cardi's Instagram, like poof, gone without a single warning. Now this is where the story starts to heat up. Word in the streets is the breakup wasn't just some quiet uncoupling. It was sparked by some serious behind-the-scenes mess. First off, the cheating whispers came flying back full speed. Stefon's name has been tangled in claims before, but this time folks say it hit different. People are talking about not one, but multiple women popping up, saying they were involved with him too. All while he was locked in with Cardi. And wait, it doesn't stop there. Rumor has it 2 more babies might be on the way from other situations, and 1 woman already welcomed a son earlier this year. It's a whole timeline explosion, and it's got fans side-eyeing everything. But the plot gets even messier. Another rumor that started gaining steam. Folks claim the final straw was when Stefon supposedly skipped out on a trip to Disney World with Cardi and her son. Yeah, he allegedly refused to go on a family vacation, and some say Cardi saw that as the last sign she needed. Is it true? Maybe, maybe not, but the streets love a messy theory. And right when the smoke hit the fan, Offset slid into the picture like he never left. Fans peeped Offset hopping on IG Live looking extra smiley, playing tracks with lyrics that hit a little too close to home. And he kept looping those lines like he wanted everybody to read between the bars. The internet picked up on it fast, saying Offset wasn't just in a good mood. He was flat out celebrating. This is peak petty. And honestly, nobody's surprised. Offset been giving side-eye ever since Cardi and Stefon first got close. He's been lurking, liking shady posts, and throwing sub after sub like clockwork.
And rejoice, saying that he's like cancer. You can't get rid of me. I'm harder than all you P-niggas. Offset, whether they broke up or not, what's it to you? Didn't you already move on? Don't you already have a new girlfriend? And another thing, just because she's not with Stefon Diggs does not mean she's going to come back crawling to you, my love. Because she understood while she was being faithful and loyal and solid to you, you were out here acting like a squirrel chasing a nut.
So here's where things really start getting spicy. Word floating through the grapevine is that Offset allegedly got another woman pregnant while he was still married to Cardi. And get this, folks say he even told her to end the pregnancy. Now, we can't confirm that part, but that's what the internet's been saying, and it's got people heated. It's no wonder Cardi finally threw in the towel. She reached that breaking point where tired don't even look like tired no more. It's straight up fed up. After holding it down through all the drama, she walked away for good. And now, Offset out here laughing like he got the last word, but let's keep it real. The joke might be on him. He's the one who fumbled the woman he couldn't stop writing love songs about. Offset's little celebration on live wasn't fooling nobody. That grin looked more like hurt in disguise, and everybody knows it. His pride might be loud, but the silence from Cardi speaks louder. And let's be honest, this ain't the first time Offset's bitterness popped out. He's been sliding into messy mode ever since she stepped out and started glowing without him. Now here's where the story takes a twist nobody saw coming. A video of Tia Kemp started blowing up across social media, and in it, she's going in on Offset, clowning his shady behavior and calling him out for acting slick with that laugh during Cardi's breakup buzz. At first, fans thought Tia dropped the video that same day, like she was clapping back in real time.
Get a baby daddy, get a baby daddy, get a baby daddy. There's no way I just seen a video of Offset celebrating Cardi B breaking up with this fucking football player fucking nigga. I'm still a barb. But damn, like, I never seen somebody hate their baby mama so much. Besides somebody in the fucking hood, like damn.
The gossip blogs and fan pages went wild, pushing the story like it just broke news, and Offset, he didn't waste a single second. The minute Cardi B wiped Stefon Diggs off her Instagram like he never existed, Offset hopped on IG Live, grinning like he just hit the jackpot. But then he said something that made everybody pause. With a smug smile, he said, "You can't get rid of me. I'm like cancer." And the way he said it, not playful. It had folks calling it disturbing, real obsessive vibes. It was giving I'm not over it energy, and social media wasn't here for it. Fans were quick to say Offset sounded like he was still deep in his feelings, even if he won't admit it out loud. But wait, it gets messier. While Cardi was busy scrubbing Stefon off her page like yesterday's tea, guess what? Stefon still had pictures of her up on his profile like everything was sweet. Now that right there had fans talking. Some think Stefon didn't even know the breakup was coming, or maybe he's still hoping for a comeback. Either way, Offset saw his moment and jumped right in, playing Mr. Petty to the fullest. He ain't just lurking, he's stirring the pot, adding spice to the drama every chance he gets. But here's the twist, some folks aren't convinced this split is even real. Despite the deleted photos and cryptic lives, there are still fans who think this whole thing might be a smokescreen. A soft breakup for the internet, but not the real deal behind closed doors. You know how celebs do. They break up online, but link back up 2 weeks later in matching outfits.
I can believe Offset, but I can because he just give the type. Like, after, even when she popped out when he was doing the most, I'm just like, dang, just, what? None of this would have happened if you would have proposed to that lady. You would have been wiped up. She would have been wiped up. But no, you want to act like you don't want her and do all this, but you know you really do want her.
Now, some fans are starting to think this whole breakup storm might actually be part of Cardi B's master plan, straight out of the PR playbook. Word is, her long-awaited album, Am I the Drama, is dropping in September. And what better way to stir up the streets than by sprinkling in some heartbreak and betrayal right before go time? Think about it for a second. Cardi's no rookie when it comes to getting the internet buzzing. First, she deletes every pic of Stefon Diggs like he was never there. Then she starts dropping cryptic messages saying things like, "I'm just tired," while acting real distant online. No confirmations, no denials, just leaving breadcrumbs everywhere for people to eat up. That right there, that's top-tier promo. And it's working too. Every blog, every pop culture page, every fan account is glued to her feed like it's breaking news. She's running the conversation without saying a single clear word. That's some chess, not checkers. But here's where it gets tricky. Cardi ain't just a strategist. She's also real with her emotions. She said before that when something's bothering her, it shows. She can't fake the funk, not even for a rollout. So maybe, just maybe, this ain't all planned. Maybe there's a little truth and a little strategy mixed up in the same pot. Could be the relationship really hit a bump, and she figured, why not let the drama do double duty? Turn pain into promo and keep fans locked in while the album countdown begins. Either way, both her and Stefon have been super quiet, no public statements, no explanations, just silence. And that silence, it's making people go even crazier trying to guess what's next. Every move is being watched like it's an episode of the hottest reality show out.
Hello. Yeah, Northside baby, man. Y'all niggas can't get rid of me. I'm like council. You know what I mean? You can't get rid of the council, you know what I mean?
While the internet's been caught in a whirlwind over the Cardi-Stefon breakup rumors, Cardi B decided she's not just going to sit back and let folks talk. She popped out in Paris and turned the heat up like only she can. She showed up for Couture Fashion Week looking like a whole work of art and straight up shut it down. Cardi pulled up to the Ellie Saab show in this dramatic all-black gown, dripping in layers of fringe that flowed like magic. But that wasn't even the wildest part. Sis walked in holding a live crow. Yes, a whole real bird in her hand like it was part of her accessories. The whole vibe? Mysterious, dark, bold, and completely unbothered. This wasn't just a fit. This was a full-blown performance moment. People online instantly started piecing it all together, saying Cardi's whole Paris stunt was part of the "Am I the Drama?" rollout. And honestly, it fits. She didn't have to say one word about Stefon or the breakup. Her energy said everything loud and clear. Her whole presence was like, I'm over the mess and too focused on leveling up. Talk about a power move. This comes just days after she was caught off camera yelling, "You freaking idiot," which many people think was aimed at Stefon right after she wiped him off her page. So now she's stepping out in high fashion with a live crow on her arm like it's nothing. That's a mic drop if we ever saw one. And just when fans thought things couldn't get messier, boom! An old clip of Tia Kemp, the mother of Rick Ross's eldest son, came back from the archives and started circulating again. And let's just say it fit this moment way too perfectly. In the clip, Tia goes off. She's snapping on Offset, calling him out for cracking up over someone else's pain, which fans are sure was aimed at Cardi. Tia didn't hold back either. Her tone was icy and her message was sharp. She said, "Offset, you upset? Laughing at my niece like something funny? You mad cause it ain't even the three amigos no more? You solo now." Whew! The shade was real and direct.
They know they still in it.
That clip of Tia Kemp made its grand return and went viral all over again, even though it was first posted way back in May. But because it resurfaced right after Offset started moving shady again, fans thought it was fresh out the oven. And honestly, the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Offset saw that video making the rounds and decided to respond, which only added more gas to the fire. Whether it was pure coincidence or the universe working overtime, that video hit like a direct shot in the middle of Cardi and Stefon's breakup storm. People online immediately started whispering, wondering if Cardi's folks were silently backing her from behind the scenes. It had that energy of, "You're not about to mess with our girl and get away with it." But Cardi, she didn't settle for just unfollowing, deleting, or throwing shade in captions. She clapped back the best way she knows how, through music. On June 20th, she dropped her single Outside. And let's just say, she aired it all out on that beat. This wasn't your regular heartbreak anthem, it was straight up lyrical warfare. She came for everybody with no hesitation. From calling out folks who can't stay loyal to mocking the next woman in line, Cardi poured it all out like she'd been holding it in for months. No censors, no holding back, just raw emotion and boss energy. One line in particular caught everybody's attention. She said something about a man who dunked the ball, but couldn't keep it together behind closed doors. The internet instantly connected that line to Stefon Diggs, the pro football star now tangled in rumors about having multiple situations going on at the same time. The baby drama, the Disney World whispers, it all lined up too well. The whole vibe of the song wasn't sad, it was savage. No tears, just strength. The type of track that says, "I'm gone and I'm doing better without you." Cardi wasn't waiting for closure. She was out here collecting wins.
For real, man. All right, I got something to say. Cardi B! Cardi B! I done looked on this stuff and I done read that boy just had a baby. Offset, you upset. I'm so sick of you thinking something is a key. You laughing at my niece like something funny. Let me tell your bubba nose behind something with the more funky dreads in your head.
Cardi's latest single, Outside, didn't just drop. It stormed the charts and landed straight in the top 10. That made one thing crystal clear. When Cardi channels her pain, she doesn't just sit around and sulk. She turns it into gold. This wasn't just music, it was a power move wrapped in rhythm. But just before things blew up with Stefon, Cardi had already started letting people in on what she was really feeling. She got real during a live session and opened up about the heartbreak she went through with Offset. And what she said, it was heavy. She admitted feeling mentally drained, exhausted, and pushed to her limit. She even confessed that her emotions had reached a point where she felt like she wanted to hurt him with my bare hands. Fans were stunned. It was raw, unfiltered, and vulnerable. But that honesty made everything real. She described the emotional roller coaster, the gaslighting, the sleepless nights, the constant worry, the back and forth, all the lies and betrayals. It had her second-guessing her sanity. She said straight up that if she hadn't stepped away when she did, she might have ended up locked up or completely broken. That's how deep it had gotten. That's when therapy stepped in. Cardi let everyone know she wasn't too proud to get help, and that decision changed everything. Therapy helped her get her balance back, helped her see through the fog. And looking at how she's been moving lately, you can tell she's focused on healing, not just clapping back. She's guarding her peace, but still standing firm. That's real growth right there. And fans are noticing. Even while the whole internet's watching her love life unfold like a reality show, she's not breaking down. She's leveling up. That's why she's still winning in the middle of all this chaos. Meanwhile, Offset's trying to play it cool like he's moved on, but his energy says the total opposite. Back in April, when that video of Cardi and Stefon dancing together went viral, Offset tried to act all supportive. He dropped a comment like, "I'm happy for her." But let's be real, it didn't sound authentic. It felt forced. It didn't match the petty vibes he's been throwing all over social media lately.
You mad cause it ain't even no more Trio Migos, nigga. You solo dolo and you can't even spin a block or spin a turntable, sucker. You can't even spin a record on a turntable in a strip club right now. Leave my niece alone and stop thinking everything funny cause she over there screwing with a trick. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. She ain't trying to lock Stefon down. Stefon, listen, little boy. Listen.
Now fast forward to today, Offset's out here chuckling on IG Live, slipping not-so-subtle lyrics into tracks and posting cryptic quotes that scream he's deep in his feelings. He's acting like he's cool and collected, but every little move tells the opposite story. This ain't giving healed, it's giving confused. One day he's all smiles, the next he's throwing shade like it's his side hustle. It's got fans calling it emotional whiplash. You never know which version of Offset is showing up next. Is it the chill, pretend he's over it guy? Or the one sneak dissing in his songs? Either way, he stays pressed. And here's what really has everybody raising eyebrows. Offset hasn't been seriously linked to anybody new. Not a solid relationship, not even real rumors, nothing. Meanwhile, Cardi's name is everywhere. She's got whispers swirling about her and Stefon, her music's booming, and her looks are shutting down fashion weeks across the globe. Offset's biggest headline lately? Still Cardi. That alone speaks volumes. Cardi ain't just living, she's flourishing. She's securing stages and locking down major appearances like Ladyland Festival and W's Summer Slam, doing what she does best, being unbothered and unshakable. And let's not forget that album on the way. Am I the Drama is shaping up to be her boldest move yet. Word on the street is, it's stacked with 23 tracks, and you already know it's about to be packed with raw emotion, real talk, and more shade than a summer tree. This ain't just an album, it's a storyline. Cardi's turning heartbreak into heat, and nobody's doing it like her.
You're fine, little young boy. You're handsome, you're fine, young man. Lock your balls up, dog. Lock your balls up. Cardi ain't for the have no more. That's it. She ain't having no more. Trust. She would not put herself through that no more. Now these girls out here dropping seeds. Seeds. And you out here running around with my niece? Bodak Yellow? Come on, dog. We don't vibe like this, man. We don't vibe like this, dog.
Cardi ain't ducking the drama. She's straight up building a whole empire out of it. She's flipping pain into power, turning heartbreak into hits, and turning shady breakups into bold moves. Whether it's Offset lurking in the background or Stefon trying to piece things back together, Cardi is 10 steps ahead and moving with precision. She's got the media spinning like a top, the charts lit up, and her fan base louder than ever. This ain't just some rebound season, this is a full-on takeover, and Cardi's not looking for approval. She's snatching her crown with bars, bold looks, and pure confidence. Offset might be doing the most on live, but word on the curb, he's been lurking, heavy. Insiders close to both camps are saying Offset is still checking for her, scrolling her socials, hitting up mutual friends, trying to stay in the loop, and even sliding back in her messages since the Stefon rumors started swirling. Talking like maybe, just maybe, she'll open the door a crack, but Cardi? She's got that door bolted shut. She's focused on her bag, her family, and her next boss move. Not spinning the block for someone who fumbled the ball. Offset out here putting on a show for the timeline, but Cardi's playing chess behind the scenes, plotting in silence while the whole world watches every step she makes. Offset did catch wind that the Tia Kemp video wasn't brand new, but that didn't stop him from clapping back anyway. First he threw out, "My love has nothing to do with anybody, LOL." Then he followed up with, "Trying to bait me. Auntie Ben did this and I don't care. Love for Auntie, trying to bait me. I can't go live now. D and twin." Trying to laugh it off like he wasn't bothered, but fans weren't buying it one bit. Then he really started reaching, spitting bars like, "My life has nothing to do with nobody, but I get you better." Women thinking it's always on that, beat it down. What does that even mean? Fans were scratching their heads trying to decode whatever message he was trying to send. But honestly, it just gave confused energy. So here's the real tea. Do you think Offset is truly unbothered, or is he out here throwing shade and hoping nobody peeps the emotional slip-ups? Is he really over it, or is he just trying to save face while low-key wishing he still had a seat at Cardi's table? Let me know what side you're on. Was Offset just defending himself, or did he get caught slipping and tried to cover it up with word salad? Drop your take in the comments below, and don't forget, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn those post notifications all the way on so you never miss the tea. If you're living for this drama, this rollout, and Cardi's unstoppable glow-up, stay locked in right here with me. I'll catch you next time, my stars and hushers. Same vibe, more mess, always unfiltered.